This video is aimed towards those who are trying to finish their character, meaning unlocking all the abilities that you can currently without your Elder God form. And I'm going to go into a little bit in depth on how you go about doing that. So first step is you've finished your main quest. That should be out of the way. I'm not going to talk about symbols here. I'll talk about symbols in a different video explaining those because they're a lot longer. But the abilities I'm talking about are your class abilities, and there's 3 for each class. Now, in order to get these abilities unlocked, after you finish your main quest, you are going to be given a quest to go to Terra. Now, Terra is a region that allows you to gain ether charges to then purchase your new abilities via a quest in the location Terra. Now, the first time you go to Terra, you're going to get this quest line that's going to give you a free ability. It's going to tell you, it's trying to explain to you how to gain ether, ways to gain ether, and what you should be doing to gain ether. However, it's not really in depth, and they don't tell you until the very end that it's time consuming and it's annoying. But regardless, the first time you come to this area, you're going to get 1 free ability. So what I suggest is to get that 1 free ability on the character that you want to main, the character you want to play the most. That's what I suggest, so that it'll decrease the time to complete your main character. So once you do that and you get to the anomaly mission, you're going to be given 3 locations. Now, each of these locations is tied to a certain ability that your character has. Meaning, for instance, let's say for me, for the Grove Walker, that Forest Warden was like XYZ away from an area in Terra, so on and so forth for the others. Now, in order to unlock a certain ability, you have to go to a certain location on Terra that will be shown on your map, and once you get close, there will be an icon of the ability that you'll be unlocking. Now, don't do what I did and wasted my first free ability, and didn't get the one I wanted because I just spam clicked like I did through the main quest and didn't care about story and all that jazz. So what I would do is make sure you know the ability that you want to get that'll best suit your playstyle and your class and with the abilities that you have before you go through your anomaly mission and ultimately end up choosing your first free ability, which is, it's exciting at first. Once you get a really good new ability, it helps out a lot. And as goes for the others, you can unlock them progressively at a progressively slow rate because of the way the ether charges work. Because after you get your first ability, the second ability will take 1,000 ether charges to then refill to then get another anomaly mission. Now, in order to get more ether charges, you have to do missions on Terra, and killing enemies will give you a small amount, but it's random. So that's the main way, that's the only way to get ether charges to get these abilities here. Now for your passive abilities, or your talents over here, they call them talents, but they're really just passives. Every character has 1 passive ability that you can't unlock without purchasing it using the currency Illyrium, which is this, Illyrium 9. And it tells you in the description you can obtain it by completing quests and killing enemies on Theia. It's a really slow rate. Your best option is to do Illyrium Rush on the province on the location Theia, which can be found at the last tab of your provinces. When you go to Theia, I think it refreshes every week or a few days. You can complete Illyrium, and they give you 3 things to do in that quest line, and it gives you a decent chunk of Illyrium. And those being killing Kirax. If you're too low to kill him by yourself, don't worry about it. Everyone's always killing him. Just hit the boss once and stay alive. And same thing with Hellitzers and fragments. Now, a way to get those fragments is every so often a meteor shower will happen, and it will drop glowing, green glowing beams of Illyrium, or not, of like fragment shards. And those will also spawn Hellitzers, and that's how you kill Hellitzers and get your fragments. Now, if you're just starting out, killing a Hellitzer by yourself, it's impossible. You're gonna die. I don't care who you are, I don't care how good you are at MMOs, you're gonna die. There's 2 phases to them. You don't have enough health to sustain the damage that he puts out on you, so it needs to be grouped. You need to kill Hellitzers with groups. And if you don't have groups, try your best to not engage and run around on your mount to then pick up the fragment and just get out of dodge, and then go to the next one and rinse and repeat. Ideally, you want to get at least 3 each meteor shower. If you can't, don't worry about it. That doesn't mean you're bad. That just means that, you know, the game wasn't in your favor. You got Hellitzers, you know, kicking you off your mount, having to die and respawn. So don't fret. It's a long process. Same thing with Terra. So that's how you get all your abilities for your character, minus the other blocked out node here. This node gets unlocked when you do your aspect of magic, which you don't get access to until you're an Elder God. As far as this goes, you can unlock other divine abilities in your Temple of Deeds, and each temple will have a different one you can unlock. Ideally, you want Transcendence, which would be the most useful for group play. Gift of Life is it's okay, but most of the time you'll be using Transcendence because it allows you to switch your classes in combat. Really helpful. Really helpful. So yeah, so that's how you get the main abilities after you finish your main quests. I'm going to be probably making another video on Bastion priorities for those who haven't completed them all yet. Mainly for newer players, not for like the veterans. They probably already have them unlocked. But just a suggestion. And I'll probably post it wherever I posted the Bastion info on the Skyforge Reddit. I'll probably put a link to a video. But until then, I hope this helps. I hope it allows you to, or clears up some things that the game doesn't explain. It's really terrible at explaining stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching.